Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Robbie Maynard and welcome back to my channel. Today, very, very excited. I'm actually a little nervous, but we're shooting with the Intrepid 4x5 Mark IV. This is my first time ever shooting 4x5 film or large format for that matter. And like I said, I'm super nervous, but I'm really eager to get going. The first scene that I shot today was this pink and white house that clearly had caught fire. And it was really interesting, caught my eye from the road. As, you know, kind of as just a photographer, that's what I look for when I'm driving through small towns in the middle of nowhere. You try to find the things that, you know, catch your eye. And that one certainly did. I pulled over, there was this really nice train going behind me in the background, which added a little layer of confusion. All the noise and the traffic going on in front of me. It wasn't ideal. It wasn't ideal for my first ever exposure on 4x5. Great time for my meter to fail. EF, just says EF. And then it just flashes 22, F22. I can't do anything else. But I am shooting on Portra 160 and color negative film is just generally very forgiving, so kind of works out in my advantage to shoot some color negative film today. Any extra help I can get, I will take. I got a little bit of rain on the lens, but I'm not too worried about it. Dark slides out. This shot is going to be f32 at 1 second. Dark slide back in. Lock that up. First sheet of exposed film right there. I'm doing my absolute best of keeping track of my exposures and stuff like that, my settings, the sort of conditions we're shooting in, because I'm gonna forget a lot of things, and I've already forgotten a lot of things because filming the video and shooting this camera has proved to be a pretty tall task, one that I did not anticipate being as difficult as it has, but it is what it is, right? Making the best out of it. It's a rainy, terrible day. Rain is just falling all over all of my gear. Pretty soggy today, pretty soggy. All right, so we're gonna close up the shutter. We're gonna, oh, it was already cocked. Good. We're at 1/15 of a second. We're gonna be shooting at f8. So the shot that we have in front of us here is just this pathway, this road that goes up to Mount Tom, and there's a really nice delineation between the road and the sides of the road. The side of the road is covered in bright yellow leaves. You've got some bright yellow leaves and some green leaves all on the sides, and the nice kind of bluish purple road going through, and I think that makes for a nice sort of New England style fall feel photograph, and that's what we're going for today, at least with this exposure. Oh, got a splash in the face. You know, it would help if I took the dark side out. I'm going to be shooting it both portrait orientation and in the landscape orientation. I keep forgetting that I can do that with this camera. I just sort of defaulted to portrait since, well, my first 2 exposures I defaulted to portrait, and I think at least the second one would have been better in the landscape orientation, but I just keep forgetting. There's so many things about this camera that you have to keep in mind when you shoot that it just kind of, again, becomes a tall task while you're trying to shoot a video. Talk about a view. So my original intention actually as to coming up here was to shoot up at the mountain because we're about midway right now. And I wanted to shoot up because when I was coming up here, all I saw was a crazy amount of fog and really low hanging clouds. Now you can see what I was seeing, and that was making it almost impossible to see the mountain from where I was. But really interesting textures in the clouds right now. And I'm gonna get out the camera. I'm gonna focus up over there, maybe hit one of those trees, one of these in the background here, or maybe just do a straight shot. I got 2 shots left. I gotta make the best out of these next 2 shots. And I kind of wish I didn't just test on my last holder where I did a vertical and a landscape. I don't know why I'm doing this. You guys know what vertical and horizontal means. I'm gonna try to not waste these shots and really make the best out of it. So let's not waste any more time and get going because this fog will move fast. At F32. Okay, 1/8 at F32. Lock it up. That's an exposed sheet, my friend. That's an exposed sheet. One more photo left. Sorry, I know that looks kind of silly. So I was just had my coat over my head like a fool. So because the tops of these trees are so foggy, I want to kind of put that out of focus and really focus on the ground and then kind of gradually going up because there is fog. So I'm gonna try to capitalize on that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of tilt. Okay, that's exactly what I want. It's not cold out here at all. Take my out of the bottom of my shirt. Wrap this around you. Get that out of my face. Okay, I don't want cars in the shot at all. So I'm gonna go ahead. Here comes the guy with the Jaguar again.
I found this over there.
No, yeah, dude, I saw that too and I picked it up and I was like, I wonder if that fits my camera.
Oh, it doesn't?
No,
oh, shit,
it wasn't mine. It's a lens hood for a LH64 Mark II. Oh, my balls! Just kidding. Actually, I wonder if this fits mine. Come on now, get on there. How's that? It doesn't actually fit. It's broken. If I didn't already sort of set up my composition here, I probably would have asked him to take my picture, take his picture. Hey Ben, can you take my picture? Super nice guy, real nice. If I had more shots, I would have shot him. That sounds weird. All right. There was a car parked at the end here with the lights on. Now that they're gone, I can go ahead and put this in. This is the unexposed side. In. I didn't even take a meter reading. Jesus, I'm all thrown off my game here. 1/8 of a. I like the idea of 1/8 of a second at f16. I don't want this to be super sharp. Here comes a car. Okay, quick before the car comes. Fudge. I knew I'd make a big mistake. I just made my biggest mistake of the day. Completely wasted that exposure. I didn't check to close my shutter before I tried taking the shot. I forgot. And just another thing on the list of like how you really need to pay attention when you're shooting 4x5, because it's things like that. I just tried to rush that shot as I saw the car coming from down the road, and I didn't close the shutter. I took out the dark slide. The shutter's closed. It was probably open for maybe 15 seconds. By some miracle, I may have an exposure out of it, but obviously I shook it around, took it out. It's probably gonna be real shaky. Really bummed, because that would have been probably one of the better exposures of the day. That'll wrap up this video. I hope you guys liked it. I had a lot of fun doing it. I want to thank you guys for watching. There's going to be a lot more 4x5 stuff in the future, and going to try to avoid a lot of rainy areas, but it's fall. It's going to probably start snowing soon. I'm going to deal with this at some point, so it's better to get my feet wet, literally, now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey, you gotta come with me. Whew, talk about a view, holy cow. Oh God, those birds sound beautiful. But I will be kind to it in the future, I swear. You can still hear the sounds of the city all the way from up here. On 4x5,